When thinking or talking about the quantity surveying profession, bill of quantities are very often the first thing that comes to mind. They've been around since the time that QSs came into existence, and while some may say they're tedious or a painful process to produce, they can actually be invaluable to a project. Before we jump in, if you're enjoying these videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button to get alerts when we upload new content. Appointing a quantity surveyor to produce a bill of quantities, termed BOQ, has the potential to save a great deal of money on the contract price for many reasons, including before, during, and after the construction. BOQs are used in all types of contracts, including NEC and JCT, and are very often produced in accordance with the new Rules of Measurement 2, or NRM 2. But what are a bill of quantities, and how exactly can they help a project? A bill of quantities is built from using the tender documentation and drawings. It's issued to the tenderers for them to prepare a price for carrying out works. NRM 2 and RICS both agree there are two main types of bill of quantities, firm and approximate. Firm being a BOQ that's been measured and built precisely, from the drawings and spec, and approximate being a BOQ that is subject to remeasure, as the information available is not yet complete. Having a quantity surveyor produce a BOQ can help at tendering stage by allowing all tendering contractors to base their price on an identical list of items that are necessary to complete the works. As a quantity surveyor would produce a BOQ alongside design development, you can guarantee that the contractors will be including all the vital elements for your project, not giving them an opportunity to omit or miss anything. Being able to guarantee that the contractors price the right materials and the correct quantities that are needed if a firm BOQ has been produced. Allowing a direct comparison to be made between contractors and their prices. This would help flag any items on the bill that seem too cheap or too expensive, which could be a telltale sign that they have not understood what's being asked of them. Helping to spot a contractor that may have tried to front-load their costs. And as certain elements can be compared, it will help with negotiation and magnify certain areas where the price could potentially be lowered. All in all, creating an increased transparency to the tender process. A bill of quantities could be beneficial during the construction phase for the following reasons. Variations can be easily identified, priced, and added to the contractor's price. They can eradicate the possibility of a client being exploited by the contractor by charging too much for additional works, as the element has already been priced to attribute to them. This could be beneficial in the opposite scenario. It's possible that during the construction, it will become apparent that a certain element of works may not necessarily be required, or the quantity price could be reduced due to better ground conditions than expected, for example. If this happened and a bill of quantities was in place, a simple calculation would be made to reduce the element rate by the quantity that was no longer required, therefore resulting in money being saved. It could also act as a sound platform from which regular payments are valued and applications assessed. And finally, having a bill of quantities can help even at post-construction and with the final accounting process. The bill of quantities would be a readily available document for asset management purpose. Lifecycle estimates and maintenance cost can be accurately measured using the bill of quantities. The final payment at final account stage could be evaluated upon the bill of quantities, offering a straightforward, reliable, and fair means of valuing the contractor's work. Metroun, a commercial hub to your business.